Alright, so depending on when this uploads, it's gonna be really fucking...
This might be our last upload.
Oh, this might be the worst idea, but I don't care.
This is topical and kind of offensive.
This is all I've been thinking about.
Topical and tropical.
See, like this, I'm looking at the wave format, and I don't get... Is it quieter now?
This is a good time to test this.
I just don't get it. Anyway. So, yeah. Here's the thing, is like, I will always just remember Pandemic 2, which is the Flash game, the Flash browser game. That will be peak. That will be peak. I wonder... This is a very old game, so I imagine they aren't, but it would be really interesting if they did a version, smallpox, swine flu. Here's a who cares?
Who cares?
Here's a good short-term history of all the other horrible plagues that have swept the world. A pandemic has broken out. Mad cow disease, Black Death, Nipah virus, global warming, smallpox, swine flu. Anyway.
This is especially bad because we all have Ebola.
It's especially bad because of the Ebola. What is is it a virus? It's a virus, right?
What is the corona?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we got bacterian viruses, fungal. We got a what is it? The thing from Last of Us. Neurotoxin. No. Parasites. Prion. And then we got Necroa, Nano, and Bioweapons. So really what I want to do is unlock this, because this would be accurate. This is the one that's actually accurate. This is what it actually is. Oh, the Necrovirus...
I was just going to say, the funny part is China recently closed their borders to all foreigners. It came from China, and you gave it to the rest of the world!
We're going to keep deporting people, but you can't come in. You can't come in.
You gave it to us! In Italy.
I gotta beat it on Prion, because the Necrovirus is the zombie plague. This is the zombie virus gameplay mode, which is really fun. They released a bunch of DLC for, like, the Planet of the Apes tie-in, and then a vampire plague gameplay mode, which are really fun. I guess we'll just do virus.
Umbrella Corporation.
ATP boost. Yeah, I'll just cheat. Fuck it. I have them. Bonus DNA when devolving is good. I was playing. Oh wait,
Evolve.
cheats.
Cretaceous.
Complete all diseases on normal to unlock. It's better than the phone version where you have to fucking buy it. Anyway, so no. Oh damn! Fuck. I wanted to. Okay. I wasn't.
Start again. Here we go.
Okay, Keps everything. Keps. Okay, so Wu-Tang Plague. Is that how you spell that? Plague. The Wu-Tang Plague. So we're gonna obviously start in China.
Well, the population's 7.7
Gotta be accurate. There we go. Got our patient 0. Wu-Tang Plague begins in China. Weak and unspecialized. It must evolve using DNA points. Yeah. So here's how this game works: is you want to infect all of humanity. You want to infect all 7 billion people. That's outdated. That number is outdated.
It's 7.7 now.
We have one infected person, and we gotta build up to 7 billion. And wipe out humanity. The point of the game is to wipe out all of humanity with the Wu-Tang Plague.
With the Wu-Tang Clan.
Wu-Tang Plague. Wu-Tang Plague begins in China.
As do most of these.
you can unlock DNA points to evolve. So the smart way to play this game, at least traditionally, and by traditionally I mean the Flash game Pandemic 2, is you want to maximize infectivity right away. Because you got infectivity, severity, and lethality. What you want to do, ideally, is get everyone on planet Earth infected first. When all of humanity is infected, then you want to start rolling out the symptoms. Because as soon as mankind, like, discovers your virus or infection, they're going to start trying to create a cure. And you don't want that. Yeah, that's the downside of viruses, is they randomly mutate very, very much. And it costs us points to get rid of those mutations. See, it's bad because the more severe it is, the more noticeable it is. And the quicker, like, humanity will respond. As you can see, we're already starting to get 20 people infected. Business as usual, and then as the infection gets worse and worse, the, like, population will start to break down. You can see all these ports and airports going on, all the planes and boats going around. What's always funny to me is, because map, no one will ever go from here to here. No one goes across the Pacific Ocean. Ever.
I love when you get so far, when things get so far away that it makes more sense to go the other way. Like Australia, you have to...
No, we want to go from here all the way across to here. That's obviously the most efficient method.
Get in the air and then turn left.
We have spread to Korea. And we've got a rash. It's really upsetting to me that we have all these really noticeable...
Yes. Cysts, rash, coughing.
I really want to... It's really smarter to prioritize getting everyone on planet Earth, because as soon as that bar at the bottom fills up to max out, you know that's when you can start letting loose with the really fun symptoms.
Like rectal ventriloquism.
Because you start out with, like, rash, coughing, nausea, insomnia, cysts, anemia... But then you start building up to total organ failure and coma.
The fun stuff.
The really fun plague. The really fun symptoms. More infectious than TB. We have infected 10,000 people. 10 million people. That's more than the actual Wu-Tang plague has.
That's very true.
Terry Pratchett.
Terry Pratchett.
Oh, there we go. There we go. It's really starting to cut loose now. Gonna go ahead and evolve a resistance to drugs so that we can get better infectivity in first world countries. We have infected more people than HIV.
Living or dead?
That's a horrifying question. That's the worst thing I've ever heard. Oh, China is just... Look at China.
That's pretty much gone.
New minor disease spreading. In a normal checkup, a doctor in China has found a new disease, which has been named the Wu-Tang Plague.
I feel like people would have gone to the doctor specifically for these symptoms.
Yeah, what do we have so far? We got abscesses, rash, cysts, and coughing. Pockets of infected flesh are painful and act as breeding grounds for pathogens. Yeah, so that's that's China. That's gone.
Except like Italy.
Kazakhstan, they're gone.
Italy should be collapsed.
So they are already working on a cure, which is very bad for us. Wu-Tang Plague is spreading fast. Cure ETA 2049. 28 years to completion.
Don't worry, everyone's staying home.
That'll stop it. Blank book. There we go. Okay, so. Boom. We have extremely bioaerosol. Pathogen bypasses air and water filters to adaptive to adaptive cellular shell increases infectivity, especially in humid and arid climates. We also have blood transferable insects, rodents. So if you want to do T virus, you really want to go for your rodent plague there. Livestock. And then we want a little bit more drug resistance, I think would be a good idea. Because we're in America now. Up to, yeah, that's more people. That's more people than, Jesus. First death.
Pakistan.
First death in Pakistan. From what? Oh. Probably the systemic infection.
Probably went septic.
Multiple organs and tissue types, causing body-wide infection that spread fast and can be fatal. Yeah, so coma is one of the more noticeable symptoms that you can get.
I don't know if you can call that a symptom.
It causes coma. Neuropathic effects in the brainstem cause a loss of consciousness and sometimes death. Significantly harder to cure. And then we're gonna want genetic hardening because they're gonna start developing the cure pretty soon. There we go.
You waited a long time, just like in real life.
So we have China has become the first country to try and limit the spread. You're done, dude.
It's over now.
It's over for you. Look at that. The entirety of China is infected, and we're already starting to...
You don't know how ironic that comment is.
They have shut down the airports, though.
Dispensing bottled water.
Yeah, dispensing bottled water. Face masks are distributed. Airports closed. Distributing insect repellent. Research funding 3. So then we got Korea, which ain't doing shit, but they are contributing to research. Japan. SE Asia. Yeah, China's the only one who's like really being affected right now. Yeah, they're researching. Everyone's infected.
Even researching.
China's the only one who's like, okay, don't drink from the tap.
Yeah, what a weird measure.
Exterminate. Well, because I upgraded it to be extremely transmissible through water. Through air and water, it is very transmittable. Ooh.
How do we get into the public water supply?
Pissing. Just piss right into it. Viral instability. Yeah, let's go with that. There we go. Yep. So this is what's happening. Look at it go. Oh, there goes Russia. There goes Russia. Oh, yes! Greenland! Got ya! Oh, that's the hardest one to get. You have no idea. Not anymore. Madagascar in this game. Ooh, back in the day, let me tell you. Because Madagascar was hard because they only have one port. They only have one fucking measly little shit port. And the instant someone sneezes in fucking Canada, they shut that shit down right away. So we're on the WHO watch list. Extremely dangerous. Already dangerous. We're a little bit...
World Health Organization, day late, dollar short, and only if the communists tell them it's okay.
We're a little bit more lethal than I'd want to be at this stage, but I think we're doing pretty good. I'll go ahead and get a little bit of resistant to heat and cold.
When you somehow manage to do better than the CDC.
Yet, so we have over half the population of the Earth has been infected. Ooh, hypersensitivity. Increased likelihood of allergic reactions, which can distract the immune system. Rich regions particularly vulnerable. Paralysis.
Oh, that'll do it.
Inflammation. Tumors.
With a U, so the developers must be European.
Yeah, I think so.
Canada can't do shit.
Look
UK
at
exterminates pigeons is a great headline. Canada's a loft apartment over a really great party.
Yeah, let's see what we got here. First death in Pakistan. U.S. president buys condo in Greenland, claims victory.
That's fucking funny.
Oh, we have coma, by the way, which means we now have access to total organ failure, which is my favorite symptom in the entire game. This is just the death symptom. Just everyone is dead now. This is the bodies hit the floor symptom right here.
I can't really say that's a symptom.
Total organ failure.
Side effect includes death, so that's not really a side effect.
We got, let's see. China issues pandemic alert. A little bit too late for that.
A little late.
USA sets up trauma centers. Iran exterminates pigeons. I don't even have pigeon infectivity, so I don't know what the point of that is.
I like the phrase pigeon infectivity.
We have a lot of DNA points. I might as well...
Going for the pigeons, boys.
Let's go, yeah, let's do pigeons and rats. Just because... You know what, fuck it. Let's... Everything. We're done.
Drawing of an anthrobat holding a sign, I did not cause coronavirus.
or the bat, like, in a hot tub of soup. Killed more than the Black Death. We're up to 55 million people dead.
Fuckers are smart enough to invent antibiotics. They'd be fine today.
Fucking medieval Europe.
Fucking too soon.
I don't know what the point. Sneezing. Oh no! I don't see. Okay, so cure each.
It was a quarter of a fucking million.
They're really stepping it up in terms of trying to work on that cure. Plague threatens the world. Oop. We got Morocco. Has not been infected yet.
They are fine. And likewise me, Morocco more.
And their livestock movements banned, distributing insect repellent, face masks, nationwide blood tests, exterminating pigeons and rats.
I thought it said research pudding.
Then we got business as usual. Yeah, I'm sure.
It is a shitty place, but...
China, business as usual.
Yeah.
32 million dead.
That's nothing for China, I'm sure. They got 2 billion fuckers.
Oh my god, I'm so close. Research doctors all around the world are completely focused on developing a cure.
Well, yeah, I hope they're not, like, fucking...
Oh, we got sweating. We got sweating, ladies and gentlemen. Which means we can get skin lesions. And fever.
Right in the epidermis.
Tumors is always just a fucked up one to me.
It's a fucking word.
Tumor.
Just look at tumors.
I think
like plural.
I think we have almost everyone. Morocco's the only one holding out.
Hold out on us. Madagascar's fucked.
Wu-Tang Plague has developed the fever symptom. Oh no.
It took a long time.
Fever. The cure for the Wu-Tang Plague is 25% complete.
Vomiting chills.
New statistics show that Wu-Tang Plague has killed over 120 million people worldwide, worse than the Spanish flu. I want to remind everyone that the world is currently shutting the fuck down over something that has 80,000 confirmed cases. Right? Is that it?
More than that, but it's over 100,000.
Whatever, dude.
150,000, I think.
I just want to remind everyone.
Like 10,000 deaths worldwide.
We got paralysis, ladies and gentlemen. We got paralysis. And coma! Somehow it got coma and paralysis at the same time.
Yeah, real talk, though. What's happening in the world right now is embarrassing.
It's not a big deal, people. This is a big deal.
This is a big deal.
Wu-Tang Plague has... We've got insomnia.
What a weird thing to cause.
And paranoia. Irrational delusions and mental symptoms. Victims' distrust of others makes them unlikely to seek treatment. Let's go with that, because that sounds like a good idea. That'll slow down the cure.
The corona cure.
And we got seizures. Here's what you don't want to do, is you don't want to kill people too fast. Because if you start killing people off too early, people will stop getting infected. That's what's bad.
You gotta think like a virus.
Yeah, think about it. France begins to break down.
They're
So
halfway
we
there
got
all the time.
beginning to break down. Cure research is starting to slow. So general disruption. Oh, here we go. Italy.
Fine American dinner.
Italy. General disruption after 3 million deaths.
There we go.
3 million deaths. General disruption. Business as usual. Business as usual.
Finland. No, it's
General
not.
disruption. Oh my God, Morocco.
What the fuck?
Fuck.
They got good immune systems. and
God damn
shit.
it, Morocco. People are dying in Canada faster than people are being infected. I don't believe that
People
to
are
be
being
true.
born. I thought you were gonna say.
We got nausea. Oh, Greenland. Thank God. That's the worst fucking country in this game. Man, we're gonna need more. We're gonna need more. We need more heat. Uh-oh. I might have... No, I think I'm good. You don't want to accidentally buy too many points. The immune suppression.
That's a lot of fucking people dead.
Yeah, we're getting there. We're up to almost 1 billion. Inflammation. I think Morocco's still... Oh, there we go. Okay, thank God. Okay, that's everyone. That is the entire planet. And it has developed total organ failure. We are... The game is over.
Okay.
At this point. Look at all that.
Look at that.
So, we started in March 29th of 2020. It is now April 7th of 2021.
It's 1 year.
1 year! This is what people are acting like is happening right
Yes.
now.
Yes.
I have news for you. This is not what's happening right now. Business as usual. Widespread disorder. And I love the little pictures that show people. Again, this is what's happening right now. There's widespread disorder right now.
Yes, man-made.
General disruption. General disruption? Look at Poland is up to 25% of their population is dead, and they're at business as usual.
Now that is a distasteful joke.
Business as usual. Ah, we're used to
What the
it.
fuck? This
So
has happened twice.
We got total organ failure. What else can we go with? You tell me. Is pulmonary fibrosis a horrible fucking thing?
Yes.
We got
Not
vomiting,
great.
seizures, tumors. Fuck it, tumors. We've also got internal hemorrhaging,
Nothing on here is good.
hemophilia.
That's also bad.
Let's go with I like internal hemorrhaging while people are in comas while their total organ failure is
That's what
happening.
Ebola does. It's a hemorrhagic disease.
Hemorrhagic shock. Severe loss of blood causes oxygen deprivation, loss of consciousness, and death.
Yep.
Let the bodies hit the floor. 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 1, nothing wrong with me. 2, nothing wrong with me. 3, nothing wrong with me. 4, nothing wrong with me.
Turkey and anarchy is a funny thing if you think they're talking about the food.
Necrosis is also the worst thing. Oh my God. Oh,
the UK is-
look at that bottom. Look at the bottom
How
of the
many- There are
screen.
20,000 people left, and the UK is like, we're gonna start spraying pesticides. I think it's past that.
Yeah, everyone is dead. Imagine they make the cure now. What? Eradicate humans. Wu-Tang Plague has destroyed the world despite the world's best efforts. The last few humans lie dying in holes with no chance of survival. Necrosis. Skin lesion. Fuck it. Anemia.
The least of the world's problems at this point. Iron deficiency anemia.
Yep. That's a good game. That's a good event.
That's something to keep you busy while you're
World
sheltering in place at
destroyed.
home.
Total score. I didn't get a very good score though. Let's look at how. Look at the.
Look at it.
Look at the numbers at the bottom, just going by. It's just the spread. This is how the movie opens. Slowly zoom in on this. And then look at the dead.
The Grateful Dead.
Can you imagine If even 1 billion people on the planet Earth died, that would, like, irrevocably, like, alter human society.
Yes.
But I wiped out humanity in 550 days. You know. Creationist. You know, since we're here, I'm gonna try and do Prion real quick. Decreases the chance of your plague mutating.
Challenge mode.
No one washes their hands. Sick people give hugs.
Well, now that we have everyone washing their hands, next week we'll focus on shapes.
Sick people locked in prisons. Doctors never go home. Compulsive hand washing. Random medical checkups.
Some weird, instead of police state, it's a hospital state.
Lethal defect. Super Cooties is really good.
Super cooties.
Raw complaint. Dark trophy.
Fried spine disorder.
Bleeding damage.
Tokyo sneeze.
Rapid stroke. Doom mumps. What's a good country to start out with a prion? Who's got prions?
Prius.
Prion disease. Yeah, fuck it. Middle East, quote unquote, the Middle East.
I like how some countries just get grouped together.
Yeah, like Southeast Asia.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck that means. Papua New Guinea gets its own thing. Again, the optimal way to play this is to focus on maximizing infectivity. And ideally, this is how you would play Pandemic 2. Ideally, you want to have 0 symptoms. You want to have maximum infectivity and no symptoms so that no one knows.
No one goes to the doctor.
Parasite is in Pandemic 2, Parasite Parasite was the best disease to start to play in Pandemic 2 because it would never be discovered. Viruses and bacteria can be discovered even if someone doesn't have any symptoms, but parasites were very hard to figure out. So we want to do water and air. Just seem like no-brainers to me.
Since prions are misfolded proteins, they're the ones that benefit the most from those video games that they put out where people volunteer to just like try to fold proteins. In
Oh yeah,
ways.
yeah. I remember reading about those.
Yeah, that's the one. They're the best candidates for those.
Where they released like some kind of genetic like
play set
thing and as a game, and people figured out like the cure to a disease within a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, prions spread very slowly. Iraq has been infected.
Doom.
Yeah, we don't want random symptoms being developed. We want it to be very in our control.
Pandemic Legacy Season 1 was the best board game experience I've ever had in my life. And in fact, for my birthday last year, my brother got my 2 characters from Season 1 and Season 2 and a little like happy birthday message from Matt Leacock.
That's really cool.
Framed. I have it framed in the dining room over like some display tchotchkes and stuff.
What's funny is they released a board game version of this. So you could put the board game of Plague Inc. and Pandemic on the shelf right next to each other. It's like
Pandemic.
The opposite game. So you should have Pandemic, and then on the next table over, someone playing Plague Inc. And like you're competing against each other.
Because I think Pandemic base game, I'd have to say. I think I'm comfortable saying that's my favorite board game. But definitely Pandemic Legacy Season 1. That was my favorite board game experience. That was amazing. I love legacy games.
And they're making a new mode for this game where you play as doctors trying to cure a disease.
Oh yes.
So they're making a pandemic mode
Because of the
corona.
Coronavirus.
Because the corona happened, they're like, we have a game about virulent illnesses spreading around the planet.
You know.
I feel like we should take advantage of the fact that we are getting some good PR from this.
Yeah. Oh, I should mention, in season 1, I was the medic, and my character's name was Chad Salads. And in season 2, I forget what role my character was, but I named her Jasmine Calamitous.
You're very good at names. It upsets me a lot.
And then I also came up with.
We got Madagascar. No.
Oh yeah, that was something different. But I'm very happy that Matthew Leacock knows that I named my character Chad Salads and Jasmine Calamitous.
They're good names. Okay, we want
Xavier Inchberg.
Stop it. See, who's dead? Fucking 100 people who happen to be infected with a disease that has no symptoms.
They died of something else.
I'm getting credit for it. They died in a car accident. There we go. That's what you want to see right there. That's what you want to see. The bottom of the screen filling up like that. We're more infectious than the common cold. Do mumps.
Oh yeah, and I say that because in season 1 you named 3 of the diseases, which Andrew and I had a lot of fun with. But Doom Mump sounds like one of the names we came up with. There's Nose Worm, Tokyo Sneeze, and I can never remember the last.
The Wu-Tang Plague. Can't remember.
But we had just way too much fun coming up with names for our characters and for the diseases.
Yeah, we don't want to go too buck wild with the infection because we got to save up points so that we can start actually making symptoms. Do you want to talk about the corona?
Because
I just thought this would be
in particular.
Because I just thought this would be funny.
I mean, you know, it depends on your definition. The outbreak of, well, first of all,
the outbreak.
COVID-19, which I refer to as Wuhan flu.
The Wuhan, yeah. So the reason I keep calling it the Wu-Tang Plague is because I was talking to my mom about it, and she, and for some reason we just started calling it the Wu-Tang, the Wu-Tang flu, and I was like the Wu-Tang Plague. So that's an inside joke.
Yes.
My apologies for not explaining.
The
Wuhan flu.
Wuhan flu. It started in the wet markets. In China, if you don't... First of all,
who the fuck
the People's Republic of China is about 200 years behind every other developed nation in terms of sanitation. If you don't know what a wet market is, in China...
It's just a bunch of... They're just passing a fish head back and forth! It's that same fish head! It's being passed back and forth!
It's called a wet market because it's wet with blood. There's no refrigeration. They butcher animals. It's out in like the bugs and the flies and the sun.
And then they just throw the meat straight off the bone onto a skillet and just sell it.
No refrigeration, no sanitation. The place just has bits and blood and sinew and
See, this is what we want. We've got almost the entire world infected. And we're only just now being placed on the watch list.
Yep. So
here we go. Look at Greenland. Fuck you. They're the worst country in this game.
Chinese wet markets have been where many diseases, especially viruses like SARS, have begun. And this is just another one of those.
There's just another one.
It's a novel coronavirus. Novel just means we haven't seen it before. And a coronavirus is just a type of virus. and it started in China, and the Chinese government did fuck all. They did 4/8 of fuck all because they're the Communist Party of China, and they didn't want to admit that something bad happened or some stupid shit like that. So they exported it primarily to Italy, but also to a bunch of other places, but mainly Italy, and then Italy exported it all to the rest of us.
Good job, Italy.
It's not that big of a deal. It is a thing.
Yeah, I mean, people die from it.
It's definitely a thing.
It is a thing that people die from.
But
however,
it's not that bad of a thing.
It does not warrant the reaction that has been raised about it. I guess I'm not... The coronavirus has actively improved my life. Because now I'm working from home.
Yes.
And everyone else is staying the fuck home.
Leaves us alone. But I don't want to say it's nothing, because it definitely is something, but
it is
there are two populations that need to worry about it. The elderly and people with pre-existing health conditions, and wouldn't you know it, that's the same two populations that need to worry about literally fucking every disease ever, especially viruses. It is the flu season right now. And
imagine that. We're at come on, Greenland. Just just get infected. They're at 50% of a cure. I don't have any symptoms yet.
And the reason Italy has had so many deaths,
come on, Greenland,
the most deaths, more than China, is because Italy has the oldest population in Europe. So, yeah, it kills mostly old people because that's what diseases do.
And Italy is mostly old people.
Yes, diseases, especially viruses, kill mostly old people. So their immune systems aren't as good as young people.
Almost done. There we go. Entire... Oh, shit. Who's not infected yet?
Fucking...
Who's not infected yet?
Morocco again.
God damn it. Anyway, fuck it. We're gonna start dropping bodies. Pneumonia, pulmonary fibrosis. Let the bodies hit the floor. 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 First death. Let's start counting down. 1, nothing wrong with me. 2, nothing wrong with me. 3, nothing wrong with me. 4, nothing wrong with me. They gotta start dying way faster than this.
Oh yeah, and also
Iceland.
Well, the WHO.
There we go.
Is completely under the thumb of the Communist Party of China. President of the WHO is not the band, the World Health Organization.
The president of the band
is a former communist, and he does whatever the CCCP tells him. And they don't want you to call it Wuhan flu or anything from China because they want to pretend that it didn't come from China, even though it did. To that I say, Spanish flu. Zika is a river, I believe, in Zimbabwe.
God damn, why is Prion so fucking hard?
Ebola is a river in the Congo.
Yep, so, and I failed.
Oh no.
I failed, they developed the cure.
That's complete bullshit. German measles.
They developed the cure, I'm fucked.
There you go. Upsetting. That's complete bullshit. 700,000 cases globally. 30,000 fatalities.
Prion's really fucking hard, Jesus.
Recoveries. It is March 29th, 2020.
I want
Those numbers are gonna
yeah, it's the... Yeah, I don't know when this is gonna go up.
Right now, 300,000 cases. I forget the number already.
Strategy guides, Prion.
700,000 cases. 30,000 fatalities. 30,
I guess China's just a really good place to start in general because they have so much population.
7.7 billion people, and 30,000 of them have died of this disease that has... The reaction to which has utterly destroyed our economy.
Yeah. Like, fucking... Like, it does not... Yeah, people have died. Not enough.
No, not enough for this.
Way more people need to have died than this.
Maybe it will get worse, but... Wash your hands.
You should have been doing that anyway.
You should just be doing that in general, but, like, really. Like, and you know what? If you're my age, we're both 28.
Yeah.
If you're from age 0 to age, like, 50... It's just gonna be the flu. If you catch this, it's just gonna feel like you have the flu for a week or two, and then that's it.
But the problem is we become carriers. Carriers.
Like the coffee carrier?
Yes. We become the typhoid Mary. Once again, the problem is people who are susceptible to dying from diseases
should therefore take steps in general to prevent themselves from getting those diseases.
We are not those people.
I'm not your mom. I'm not responsible for you. I'm not gonna stay home because you might get sick. You should stay home because you might get sick.
Excuse me, what are you doing out of your quarantine? Yeah, good question. Why are you here?
Yeah.
That's a very good question, sir. Why are you out and about?
It's just a virus. You know, N1H1, I believe, is this year's flu, and it has killed far more people, and there is a vaccine for it. It's called the flu shot. You gotta get it, but there is a vaccine for it.
It's very bizarre. All these healing crystals don't seem to be doing anything. So many, like, why aren't the healing crystals working?
And
There
you
we
can
go.
trust me because I am a medical professional. I'm not an epidemiologist.
You have
but I am a
student
medical
loans.
professional.
I trust what you say. More infectious than TB. I have no symptoms developed yet. Still watch them detect it. I don't even
Also-
have infectivity yet.
Keep in mind, when cases look like they're going up in epidemiology, it's kind of like the autism thing of like, oh, the rate of autism is going up. No, the way we check for autism is changing. And just because
our definition has become broader, or we have become better at detecting
exactly,
it.
just like, just because
So
the US
people who were
announces-
tested before and had autism but didn't test positive before because the method for testing it sucked, now are being tested
Just
positive
because
because they always
the
had
US
it. We just
announced
had shitty tests before.
2,000 quote-unquote new cases in one day. It doesn't mean 2,000 people just got infected.
Yeah.
It means they're announcing, by the way, the number's different. It could just mean, you know what I'm saying?
Have
no.
successfully evolved doom mumps.
I will state definitively, when the people in power take away your freedoms and rights, it's not because they want to protect you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
They're not. I got news for you. Society is not shutting down because they want to keep you safe.
Yes.
The people in power are not trying to protect you.
No.
You fucking idiots.
Good thankful comrades. The government and media said it.
I'll just ignore that. Amount of people
But-
who have recovered and survived after being confirmed. Who's dead?
But on the bright side, if the government orders me to stay home,
I got
Hey.
news for you. I was already there.
I was here to begin with.
Hey, I really appreciate that I get to work from home now. Although a lot of people are losing their jobs, that sucks.
Yes.
Not really anyone's fault, but the overreaction. Once again, the reaction to the thing is causing way more damage
Exactly.
than the thing.
People buying all the fucking toilet paper for no reason genuinely causes a toilet paper shortage, yes.
The most bizarre fucking one.
It's stupid, it's embarrassing.
How and why?
What was gonna preclude you from getting toilet paper?
What?
People are so stupid.
It doesn't take much, does it?
No.
It doesn't take much.
As long as the news says it.
Picked a really good time to get banned on Twitter, at least.
Picked the wrong week to stop sniffing glue. Orange Crush, it fuels the gamer in me.
Mountain Dew and Doritos.
Remember to hydrate. I'm sorry, I just smashed into the table with the microphone.
No. Do not. I don't want any symptoms. No.
No, do not.
Don't. Now! Once again, you want to maximize infectivity. You want to get everyone on planet Earth infected. So that's what's funny is like all the with the coronavirus stuff, people just keep making Plague Inc. memes. What if whoever's playing Plague Inc. at Area 51 is just trying to get total world population before doing the bad symptoms? God's playing Plague Inc. and
that's like
forgot he's quick saving.
Way before like all this got very crazy, my grandmother and I were talking about it, and she said, God's just getting rid of some old people. And that's the smartest thing I've heard yet about the coronavirus.
Boomer remover. It's like, well, my family's gonna die. It's like, I don't care about your family.
It's like God's doing a bit of housekeeping.
Yeah, like, when did this start? February?
I think it started in China in December.
They don't count.
But nobody talked about it until February.
No.
This is just ridiculous.
E3 got shut down, so I'm happy about that.
No matter how I feel about it politically, there is something nice about the government going, be more like I already am. Like, this is my
stay home,
I love canceling
wash your
plans,
hands,
staying home, not going anywhere, doing things virtually instead of in real life. And then the government's like, yes, do that. Okay, I can do that.
Yeah, good job. Yeah, me. Okay.
Just keep doing that, but
Central
more.
Europe.
I'm gonna demand that other people start doing it your way. Like, oh, okay.
I'm so... Oh, now all of a sudden y'all wanted... Now, last year, you had to make shitty movies about Zooey Deschanel getting someone out... God damn it! Getting someone out of their fucking comfort zone and improving their life. Now y'all want to be like this.
Someone spilled a pomegranate all over the map.
We're almost there. Look at how much of the world we've got. We're almost there. We're almost there. 7 billion. We're almost done. There's only 100 million healthy people left. And they're not even aware the disease exists yet.
Fuckers.
Has not been noticed. Look at that. Has not been noticed. 7 billion people.
700 billion dead cops.
Yeah. What video did I want to put that in that I totally forgot? Mega Man. I haven't yet. I haven't done it yet. There's still time.
Post-production.
There's still time.
Yeah, see, 600 new cases just got announced in Pennsylvania.
Needs to evolve to kill. I fucking know. I'm gonna kill him. Give me a second.
Jesus, don't rush me.
Building up for it. That was the worst thing in Pandemic 2 is there was a cap to how many points you could get. So you would have to start spending points. Otherwise, you're just not gonna get new points. And it's all gonna be wasted.
That's an interesting headline. Local police help celebrate birthdays. It's an interesting headline.
Interesting. Come on, Canada. It's just you guys. It's just Canada now. Yep, it's literally just Canada.
Oh,
people don't know that you're looking at your phone.
They do now.
Oh, shit. Boom, we got him.
People.
Not
bold of you.
Zero healthy people. Zero healthy.
Here come the blisters.
Let the bodies hit. Goddamn. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Overnight, everyone on the planet Earth is gonna start developing coughing, pneumonia, pulmonary fibrosis, total organ failure, falling into comas, and systemic infection. Here we go. Boom. Let them start dying. In a normal checkup, a doctor in Central Africa has found a new disease.
Doom.
First death in Spain. There are no healthy people left in the world. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Oh, it's way too late. They're on the watch list. Dude, you're on. It's way too late. It's way too late. Nothing wrong with me. Nothing wrong with me. Nothing wrong with me. Nothing wrong with me. Something's got to give. Something's got to give. Something's got to give. Why are they developing a cure so goddamn fast? Look at how fast that is. Come on! Everyone's infected! Why aren't they dying faster? 50% and only 1 billion people are dead. Why aren't they dying faster and how are they developing a cure so fucking fast? Why is Prion like this? Come on, half the population. Come on!
People are running those screensavers.
Oh,
The bodies clean my door.
Genome fully sequenced. Come on, we're almost... Come on, less than 1/4 of the planet left. Who's even still researching this? 4 billion, 5 billion. There we go. There we go. God, that was gonna be concerning for a second. There.
What's that one plane still flying?
Look.
Where are you going?
The research.
Fucking use the internet.
There we go. Okay, that was gonna be fucking. I was gonna be so pissed. Finally, Sudan's government has fallen. Yeah, so
Isn't that part of fall?
humanity close to extinction. And then we got, let's see, everyone in the USA is dead, no longer exists, close to anarchy.
Close? How much closer?
Total anarchy. Yeah, 2,000 people.
Yeah, what the fuck?
No longer exists, no longer exists, total anarchy. No longer exists, close to anarchy. It's not inaccurate to the way it is now. There we go. God damn, Prion was fucking hard.
Baltic states government, I mean, they don't have one. They really hate each other, actually.
Yeah, that's the weirdest thing. When games have to just like, fuck it, you're not countries.
Whatever.
Look at this million. If there were 1 million, I don't think humanity could recover if there were only 1 million people left. The last few humans know they're watching the end of history. What is the bare minimum amount of people you would need to like repopulate the planet?
Just me and a fine bitch.
Because you literally, I don't think you could bounce back with only 1 million people. Not with the way society currently exists. After a certain point, it'd just be like, this is no longer gonna happen.
And that is when the squirrels would take over.
There we go. So we unlocked the zombie plague. I kind of want to do that real quick. Awful strain. Yeah. So that's the Wu-Tang plague.
That started as a joke. And
that started as a joke, but then I just started playing the game.
Yep. And we happened to be recording when it happened.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no. Wuhan